Welcome to the Washburn Rule Suicide Prevention and Response presentation. As you can see from the facts below, suicide, suicide attempts, and suicidal ideation impact many high school-aged youth. Over the past 20 years, adolescent suicides have risen 25%. This statistic is alarming and indicates that we need to do more to respond to those at risk and prevent suicide. The following two slides describe some of the warning signs of someone who is at risk of suicide or may be feeling suicidal. As you look through the list, you will notice that many of these are relatively common feelings and experiences. The main takeaways are that the more risk factors one has, the higher the risk. And if anyone talks about suicide, wanting to die, or killing themselves, you should take it serious. Just as there are feelings, thoughts, and behaviors that are risk factors for suicide, there are also things we can do for ourselves and others to protect against suicide and become more resilient. Making positive connections in our community, school, and with friends and family are all great protective factors. So engage with others, develop meaningful relationships, and work together. We are all healthier and happier when we do. At Washburn Rule, there are all kinds of clubs, sports, and activities you can join. We encourage you to explore them all and pick the ones that are a good fit for you. For those already involved, do your part by making your club, sport, or activity one that welcomes others. And of course, seek help when you need it. As we saw in the previous slides, thoughts of suicide and hopelessness are not uncommon. The important thing is to ask for help when you need it. No matter what stage of life you are in, there will always be times when you are faced with adversity and challenges. During your 4 years of high school, you will surely experience some ups and downs. In order to persevere and make it through the hard times, it is critical to be resilient. The following are some examples of how to be resilient. Avoid seeing crises as insurmountable problems. You can't change the fact that highly stressful events happen, but you can change how you interpret and respond to these events. Try looking beyond the present to how future circumstances may be a little better. Move toward your goals. Develop some realistic goals and do something regularly, even if it seems like a small accomplishment that moves you toward your goals. Instead of focusing on tasks that seem unachievable, ask yourself, what's one thing I know I can accomplish today that helps me move in the direction I want to go? Accept that change is a part of living. Certain goals may no longer be attainable as a result of adverse situations. Accepting circumstances that cannot be changed can help you focus on circumstances that you can alter. And finally, take care of yourself. Pay attention to your own needs and feelings. Engage in activities that you enjoy and find relaxing. Exercise regularly. Taking care of yourself helps to keep your mind and body primed to deal with situations that require resilience. If you or someone you know is talking about suicide or is at risk of suicide, it is important to talk with a professional. You can tell any responsible adult here at school. Your teachers, counselors, social workers, psychologists, and administrators care about you and are here to help. The Topeka community has mental health and crisis services available to assist those who are feeling suicidal. There are also 24-hour phone and text lines which provide free and confidential support, prevention, and crisis resources. Refer to your handout for these resources and/or talk with your school counselor, social worker, or psychologist for more information. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this presentation. Complete this quick activity and turn it into your teacher before leaving class.